Going on, guys? Tommy back here again, talking sports. Wearing short. It has been a little while. It's been a couple of weeks, maybe even a month. I'll be honest about it. It's been a little while. Things have happened. We're back, and we're back with another video. Back with another Jude Bellingham video. Yes, if you are a Liverpool fan, if you're a Jude Bellingham fan, if you're a Dortmund fan, a Manchester City fan, or a Real Madrid fan, you would have probably heard about the latest news with Jude Bellingham. The reports coming out about Liverpool potentially looking unlikely to land Jude Bellingham now in this latest transfer saga. We're going to go over this today really in depth because I see a lot of people online, TikTok, all that type of stuff, losing their balls over this and really getting a little bit scared that Liverpool might not be able to land Jude Bellingham. I just want to come out here and go through all the articles I've seen and actually paste this all together, because I don't think that this particular article that's come out today about the uncertainty has any sort of weight to it. Now, you might be saying, that's ridiculous, that's a reliable source, and David Ornstein, what are you talking about, Tommy? What do you mean? What do you know? You're just a guy sitting in your fucking garage, mate. And look, that is kind of true. There's some merit to that. That's not wrong. But what I'm saying is this: the evidence that I've seen over the last year with this Jude Bellingham transfer for Liverpool, the saga, and the reliable sources that I've been following, this is very left field in terms of what it actually says and what it actually means. We're going to break it down. I actually don't think this means anything. I'm going to come out and say it, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to calm the nerves of some people. So we'll jump in. I'm going to show you the screen. I'm going to flick it over now. We'll go through some articles. And I'm just going to break it down. If you actually read what this guy is saying, it's stuff that we already know. So let's jump into this one, guys. So look, we got it up here. So first off, let's just break this down, okay? We're going to break it down. We'll go through it all. So first things first, this is Anfield. This is the website. Bellingham increasingly unlikely to sign. So this is the article. This is what's making the headlines right now. The big news. This is what people are losing their balls over, like I said. And we're just going to get down into here and go through the meat and potatoes, as I like to say. So, obviously, Jude Bellingham has been spotted with Alexander-Arnold this last week because of the international break and stuff like that. I think Bellingham is in London at the moment. So, David Ornstein from The Athletic has reported, this is what he's come out and said, and this is why people are losing their balls. Liverpool are now increasingly unlikely to sign the 19-year-old. Liverpool, Manchester City, and Real Madrid appear to have emerged as the most credible destinations. We already knew that. That's nothing new here, guys. Although he is contracted till Dortmund until 2025. Again, nothing new. Then this is the part where everybody's lost it. As the extent, it is regarded as increasingly unlikely that Liverpool will sign Bellingham in this summer's transfer window. That's where everybody's got attached. They're reading it going, what the fuck? Oh my God, Liverpool are going to let this go. And then here's the next part, right? The journalist cited the anticipated fee, the financial power of the rival suitors is Liverpool's reluctance about entering a bidding war. That's the main obstacles of the deal. That's it. That's all that was said. That is the only thing that has been released by David Ornstein today, and people are losing their marbles over it. First thing first, there is nothing new in the article that he has produced here that people do not know already. Of course, Liverpool don't want to get into a bidding war. They never have wanted to. That's nothing new. Of course, Real Madrid want him. Of course, Manchester City want him. These are three statements that everybody knows already. Of course, we know that Bellingham is contracted. That's nothing new there. So what he's just said is literally everything that Liverpool know already. Yes, Liverpool don't get into bidding wars. We've never done that. But we went out and bought Alisson for 75 million. We went out and bought Van Dijk for 75 million at the time. And Manchester City wanted him. So in terms of them being reluctant of ending a bidding war because they don't want to get into, the financial powers of Manchester City or Real Madrid, I don't think that's fucking true. There's no evidence there to say anything about Liverpool going, you know what? We don't want Jude. We're not even going to try now because Manchester City and Real Madrid are all of a sudden here. I think this is just a typical article from a journalist that's just trying to throw shit out to cause a bit of a fucking storm. There's nothing there at all that is new. There's no new piece of information that is going to throw you off. There's nothing. There's three bits of information there that everybody already knew. And if you talk about the Christian Folks of the world, if you talk about the Patrick Bergers of the world out of the Bundesliga specifically, and what they have reported in terms of the contact Liverpool's sporting directors have made with Jude Bellingham himself, the contact Klopp has made with Dortmund, it's the most contact that any club and any manager have made with Jude Bellingham. Now, what I can say and what I feel that is probably true is that, of course, if Liverpool want to pay a fee and Manchester City or Real Madrid want to come in and pay more and Liverpool don't want to go up, there is a chance that he's not going to end up at Liverpool. That's true, but we all know that. That's nothing new. And to come out and have this title of increasingly unlikely to sign, it's just a fucking bullshit clickbait title journalism. It is. It's clickbait journalism at its fucking finest because there's no new information here. It's everything that we already knew. It honestly is, and it's very, very frustrating. And this is what journalists do. They love to just throw a title in there, and then they spit the same shit that has been said for a year. Nothing new in there. There's nothing new about like transfer sort of negotiations breaking down or anything like that. There's nothing new. Nothing new. So I just want to calm everybody's nerves. I do. But for starters, I want to break things down also too, because we need to get an idea of where this might go. So I generally believe this, and I've seen this, and Liverpool fans might believe this for a long time, and I'm just going to pop back over to my other screen so we can get a little bit more personal. But if you're a Liverpool fan, you know what I'm talking about here, that in years gone by, for so many players that, particularly when we weren't great, when we didn't have Klopp and we didn't have great managers and we didn't have the spending power, we would want players, and the players would want to come, but Liverpool would sort of not be able to get the deal across. I've seen that so many times. Now, Jude is on the verge. He potentially could be another one of those players where he wants to come to Liverpool. Liverpool want the player, but Dortmund are reluctant to do the business because they can get a better bid. That could happen. And I think that's probably the most likely thing that's happening right now. I think Jude actually wants to be a Liverpool player. It's really strange. Like, I've never felt more confident about a player wanting to join a club than I have Jude Bellingham. That sounds absolutely crazy. But in terms of just the things you've seen, the closeness between certain players in the squad, obviously the Jordan Henderson links, the Trent links, even just his social media posts from time to time, I think Jude wants to be a Liverpool player. I really do. But it's going to be a little bit of an issue getting it over the line. Obviously, we know FSG's mantra, if they don't want to pay it and if they don't think that the money is value in terms of if we pay 150 million for 10 years, is that going to be worth it? Then they won't do it. We know that. But that's, again, it's nothing that we don't know already from being a Liverpool fan and being connected with this club. We know what FSG's methods are. We haven't sat here and tried to say that Liverpool were going to be the front runners and we have all the cash and all of a sudden we're going to be surprised if FSG don't pull the trigger. We knew this. We know this. What I'm looking for here in terms of the information with Jude is that if he comes out or if there's, his family, if his agent, his dad or whatever comes out and says that they don't want that move, that is credible, reliable information to me that would say, all right, deal's off. Not this type of crap where it's like, oh, well, there could be rival suitors that might bid more. Well, no shit. That's literally what a fucking transfer saga is. So I just think it's fucking cobs wash. Another thing too, Melissa Reddy posted this, and I'll post her article down in the description below. I'll get that up for you guys to have a look for yourself. But she posted that Jude in the past has been about a whole package type of guy. He's never been what they've done with him in terms of his career with Dortmund and stuff like that. They look for what's going to be good as the whole package and set up for him. So they don't base a decision on a 1 year. So basically Liverpool's shit year right now, looking like it as we speak, unless there's a miracle, looking like the Liverpool won't play Champions League next year. That doesn't really impact Jude, allegedly, because he's looking at the whole package in terms of what Liverpool have won in the last couple of years, how good they've been. They've been one of the best sides in the world, where they're going, the trajectory under Klopp. Is he going to be that guy? He's looking at the whole package, right? And that's a smart way to look at it, obviously, and that's something that suits us as Liverpool fans. But if that is the case, then I don't think we should be worried. I can categorically say this. I don't think Liverpool should be worried about Jude. Liverpool should be worried about FSG. That is the truth, and that's the hill that I've been dying on for the last 3 or 4 months when I've been speaking to people and people talk about Jude not going to Liverpool. It's not going to happen. Why would he not want to go there? I've seen it. I think that Jude wants to go there. It's whether or not FSG want to pull out the funds to get him, and that's nothing new. That is nothing new. So I just wanted to come out and talk about this Jude transfer saga because I don't think it's a new piece of information that we got. I just think it's clickbait journalism at its finest. Obviously, this guy knows more than me. I'm not saying that I know more than this fella. Obviously, he's got some credible information, but it's not information that we don't know. It's information that we do know already, but it's nothing that's blown us out of the water in terms of, Jude doesn't want to be there or anything like that. So I just want to close the door on that because I'm seeing a lot of Liverpool fans and, online, they've got big channels on that, just blasting Liverpool and how they're not going to get Jude. It's like, it's not even over yet. It hasn't even really started. I mean, Liverpool made groundwork, but no bids have officially been made yet. So I think we're all right. So we just need to all calm down. If you like what you're seeing, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are new. It's been a little while, but we are back. I'm going to try to get back into the swing of things. Had a little bit of a lull period. This happens in life, mate. It happens when you're a content creator and you do shit like this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned for the next one, guys. And peace out. Have a good one.